Creating an Amazon seller account can be incredibly frustrating. One small mistake and that can prolong the entire process for months already. And I experienced that myself. That's why I created that video, and by watching it you make sure that you'll have a seamless registration experience. And we will achieve that goal in 2 steps. So first, we'll make sure that you have all necessary information before initiating the actual sign-up process. And then following that, I'll guide you step by step through the process of establishing your seller account. Now, before you actually sign up to Amazon, it is very important that you select an entity that is accepted by Amazon. So that could be either yourself as an individual in the form of a sole proprietorship, or when you actually incorporate your business, then it would be a LLC, for example. And these 2 examples are the ones that are most commonly picked by Amazon sellers. And I wanted to share with you down in the comments a guideline that shows you the most important steps of how you can set up a LLC in the US. In case that is helpful for you, you can check that out. Now, and I also have to explain that it might seem to be a little more complex, but bear with me. So the ability to sign up as a seller depends on Amazon's acceptance. So each marketplace has a list of accepted countries where your entity must be based in order to sell in these countries. For example, if you want to sell in North America, in the Amazon marketplace of North America, then your entity, so your LLC, for example, needs to be registered in one of these countries that I'm showing you here. Or if you want to sell in the Amazon Europe marketplace, then your company needs to be based in one of these countries. And that means that later on, depending on your entity, you're signing in as an individual. In that case, you will enter your personal name. And if you sign in with your company, for example, if you have the LLC, then of course you would sign in under the company name. So if your country is approved by Amazon for selling, you can create a seller account either as an individual or by setting up your company. And if your country is not approved, then you can still sell in these marketplaces, but you cannot sign in as an individual. And instead, you'll have to establish a company in an approved country and use the entity to create your Amazon seller account. And there are various services that support you in doing that. And it would be one of them, for example, for the US would be Klemta. And the other one is Ozone in the UK. I'll also display it here. And they'll assist you in setting up your company and your bank accounts in the approved countries. Once you have your Amazon accepted entity, we can move on to step 2, which is to prepare for signing up on Amazon. And if you follow the next steps, then you'll avoid verification delays and you'll have a successful signing up process. So make sure that you'll be thorough with the upcoming steps. So first, I want you to prepare your business information, and we need to prepare some documents. And that is the documents that confirm your business's existence, such as the certificate of incorporation, for example. So you want to have that. And you also want to have your business's bank account statement. And that will be the account linked to the Seller Central later for receiving your payouts. So you want to have these 2 documents, and then you want to compare the data on these documents. So make sure that you compare the business name and the address on both documents to ensure that they match precisely. If they don't, then you'll have problems later on. And save this information and also include your business phone number. Then we are set for that already. And the second thing we need to do is to add the primary contact person information. So here we also want to get some documents again. So make sure that you get your ID. It can either be your passport or your driving license. And also here we need a personal bank account statement for the primary contact person. And then here we also want to check if these informations are consistent again. So please confirm that the name and the address on both the ID document and the bank statement are matching again. And also make sure to add a phone number of the primary contact person. And by preparing these steps thoroughly, you'll not run into any annoying problems. Luckily, yeah, let's go. And now we can sign up to Amazon, and I'm going to show you the actual sign up process in Amazon itself. Now, there are 2 types of accounts that you can sign up for. And one is an individual seller account, which is where you don't pay a monthly subscription fee, but you pay 99 cents per item you sell. Or on the other hand, there is the professional seller account, and here you're going to pay a subscription of like around $40 per month, but you're not having a closing fee. So of course, if you plan to sell per Amazon FBA, you definitely want to get a professional account, also because then you're going to gain additional features inside the Seller Central. So make sure you get the professional account. Now we want to sign up, and you can go to the sign up page by typing in sell.amazon.com. And then you simply want to click on sign up. And here you're going to come to this button where it says create your Amazon account. And then you're going to enter your name, your email address and your password. Then you're going to click next, and then you're going to have to verify that email address. So you're going to see an enter OTP box and head over to your email in that case. And in your email, look for verify your new Amazon account, and then copy the OTP from here and then back to this page. And then here you're going to enter the OTP. And if you don't get an OTP, then you also have the chance to resend it. And you just click the button down here to do that. And once that's in, click create your Amazon account. And the next page is really an introduction, and Amazon tells you what you can expect and what you're going to need, but we have prepared that already. So we click begin, and it starts with business information, and we have to choose business location here from the drop down. So choose the location of your business. And if you have a company, it's where your company is registered. And if you do not have a company, it's where you are based yourself. So your country of residence. Once you've done that, you'll see this new field business type. Now, if it's just you yourself as an individual, you're going to click none, I'm an individual, and you're going to enter your first, middle, and last name as per your ID. And if you have registered as a sole proprietor, then you're going to select that. And you can see you have to input your business name. Lastly, of course, if you set up a company or a corporation, you're going to choose privately owned business. And under business name, this is the first time we are going to use our list of business information, and you can insert your exact company name as you have it there, because you know that it's verifiable on your certificate of incorporation or your bank account statements. Then click the confirm box and agree and continue. At the top here, you can see the 5 main sections where you are going to be moving through, and you can see that we are now currently still on business info. Now for this demonstration, we are going to complete the process with a company sign up, but the sign up for an individual or a sole proprietor is even more simple. In our case now, we have to enter a company registration number. This is going to be the number on your certificate of incorporation or formation, and then the registered business address, again from your list of business info, where I'm going to insert the exact registered business address, because we know when we upload that document, that business bank account statement, for example, that's going to verify our input here. Now we need to receive a PIN, so select SMS or call, then drop in your phone number for verification, and you will see a one-time PIN pop up like this. And once the PIN comes through, drop it in here and click verify. Then also double check all these details, because these you cannot come back to later in the process of setting up your account, so make sure that they are correct. And then we're moving over to the seller information section, and here you can insert the first, middle, and last name of your primary contact person exactly as per their ID. Then you need to select the country of citizenship for your primary contact again. That can be you or someone you designate, but it can only be from these countries. You also need to select their country and date of birth. Make sure it matches their identity proof again. And here you are going to choose how you're going to verify the details you have input. So the national ID passport or your driving license. Again, you want to choose the one which you used from the beginning. Then select the country of issue for that ID. In this case, we're going to just use the driving license as an example. So we input the driving license number here. But if you're using a passport, you would just put in your passport number. And then the date of expiry, then the residential address for your primary contact person as well. And we are going to insert it exactly as we can find on our personal credit card statement or personal bank account statement. And this will verify the address. And down here, confirm if the primary contact person is a beneficial owner or a legal representative of the business. Then next, you select if you have added all beneficial owners of the business, confirm and click next. And then the next page. This page prepares you for the billing section, and they let you know what you are going to need. So you're going to need a valid bank account number. And this again is the bank account which your Amazon payouts are going to go to. The bank account should be for your primary contact name, and for a sole proprietor, it will be yourself. If you have an LLC, this business bank account is going to need to be in that LLC company's name. Then we are going to select the financial institute. There is a list of banks and financial institutions you can choose from, and there you will find the one under which your bank account is set up. In the country box, you are selecting where your bank account is based. So if, for example, it's in the US, you would then enter a 9-digit routing number, then the bank account number twice. If it's in another country, it might be a little bit different. And once you're happy here, you click verify bank account, and Amazon uses TrueLayer here, and you can see they are telling you here that they are going to redirect you to TrueLayer, and that is what Amazon uses to securely connect your bank account and verify it. So once you are good with all of this, then you're going to click I understand. And on the next page, here you're going to search for and choose your bank. And then you need to provide TrueLayer permission to access your account data. Click allow, and at this point, you will be directed to your business account portal, and you're going to log in. And this is going to allow TrueLayer to actually verify your bank account. Once you have done that, then you are going to be signed out of the sign up process. So you need to sign in again using the Amazon account password that you have set up earlier. And on the next page, you can insert a mobile number here and add the mobile number to enhance the account security, or just click not now, and this will take you back to the billings screen where you're going to see the bank account is now linked. Then click on continue, and on the next page, you can insert your credit card details to pay for your monthly plan. Drop in your credit card number, date of expiry, cardholder name, and the billing address, and then you can click next, and that completes the billing section. Now we move on to the store. Here we can insert our store and product info. First of all, store name is often best set as your brand name. Now, if you're doing private label, that's quite easy because you're putting a brand name. However, if you're doing wholesale or arbitrage, then of course you could also just put in your company's name here. But this is going to be the name customers see when they are visiting your store or buying from your listing. So make sure that you have your brand name there if you have a registered brand. And now once you have dropped that in, beneath store name, you have got to answer a couple of questions, and these do change from time to time. So do you have a universal product code, UPCS, for all of your products? Here you're going to select yes if you do. If you are doing private label, I highly recommend this. And next, are you the manufacturer or brand owner for any other product you want to sell on Amazon? Here, if you're doing private label, you're definitely going to select yes because you are the brand owner and you are seen as the manufacturer. And if you don't have a brand registered, you're going to answer no. Once this is in, you're going to click next. This brings us to the last of the 5 overall phases, which is called verification. So here you're going to review your primary contact details, make sure those are the same as your documents. Then you are going to upload the identity documents, which you actually selected earlier to verify your primary contact person's information, which we know is correct already because we have worked from these ID documents from the beginning. Next, we actually need to verify their residential address or our residential address. And to do this, Amazon asks us for an additional document. As you can see here, can be the bank account statement or credit card statement. So you're going to choose a document type from your dropdown here by clicking upload additional documents. And once you've taken a look over this and you're happy, then you can click submit. And you're going to need to schedule a meeting with Amazon. They often give you 3 options for verifying your identity. But in this case, you can see there's only the chance to do a live video call. So we're going to have that selected and then click next. You are then going to see a page where you can actually book a call with an Amazon representative. So you're going to select a certain time and day and then click next. And then you're going to see a page like this where it's going to outline what you need to know about that call. And before the call, then you check the recording notice box here and click next. Then you see this video call verification page. And lastly, we need to enter the postcard OTP. Now, it's not the case in every country, but in many cases, Amazon is actually going to send you an OTP in the mail to the address that you have put in. And once you have physically received that OTP in the mail, you're going to log back into the Seller Central and then drop that into the Enter OTP box and click submit. And that finishes your 5 overall sections. And that concludes the process, and verification begins now. And Amazon usually reviews your application within 10 days. And I recommend you monitor your email because Amazon may as well ask for additional documentation. And if that is the case, upload those additional documents within 30 days and make sure the uploaded documents are less than 10 megabytes. Otherwise, the case closes and you will have to restart the entire signing up process again. But once this has been approved, you get your final verification, and that's exactly how you can sign up for your Amazon seller account. And this is just the first step of your selling journey. And if you need specific tools or support, then check down the links in the video description, and I have some free stuff for you, and also you can check out my coaching program. In fact, if you haven't found a product yet, then make sure to watch the next video where I help you with finding products. So see you in the next video. Bye.